Okay, now to see if this works again. I'm prepping for Thursday's Kickstarter release stream, seeing if I can do multiple sources. Hey!
Hello!
Attempt to
give it up.
Okay, whoop. Okay, they're actually shut now. Okay, 1 second to get.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, it's probably going to be a reasonably short session tonight, just because I didn't have time to do a ton of prep.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But figured, still play, get some stuff in, see where you guys are going, and
Cuckoo. We must carefully choose our dice. I get to try my new rainbow ones from Sven. The Rainbow Heart Pride dice. I figured it was good for Sven.
Especially since Kristen, I mean, she may join us, but
yeah,
right.
She had. Oh, got something to drink. Get some caffeine real quick. It's like there's something else I was gonna do.
What did I want?
What did I want? Oh, right, caffeine. Soda. It's really warm out, and I don't feel like doing iced coffee.
Cool. Okay. I just need to get some info for my friend Matt, who's doing streaming tests, so I just need to grab that info really quick.
Finish eating. Right. It's comforting to pull up your character sheet and be like, oh, they're at half health. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Only half. I'm at 12.
Yeah, I'm at about half.
Yeah, I'm almost as bad as Who's my at?
Somehow I have the most HP. That's hilarious.
Alright, a house threw shit at me.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
because the hut has range.
Yeah. Throwing boulders and shit.
The hut had range.
Okay. Nope.
All right, is everyone set?
Think so?
Yep.
So,
Transition.
see if I remember how to blood enter.
Well, so it's been a little while, but last time you attempted to take on Babala Saga, only to discover that her hut could kill you.
Surprise!
Surprise!
Less concerned about the hag, more concerned about the hut. But you wisely retreated before the hut killed you, and you are now across the river from the ruined town of Berez, and we're looking at deciding what to do next. As I recall, your main thought was that you might head for
I think we were gonna. Yeah, I think that was the plan was to continue on.
The place that sounds like a sneeze.
After licking our wounds, because ow.
Yep.
It was wow.
Yep.
That was not fun.
That was one goal. You were also at some point thinking of making your way towards the Amber Temple. So it is a matter of where the one is closer. The first one is closer, to your knowledge. What do you do?
Let's just find the safest place to rest and then head towards, I guess, the closest thing, because that was horrible.
Yeah, that sounds right.
We can. Yeah. I agree.
So you came in through a path that was on the other side of Berez from where you are now. There is not an immediate path, any other immediate paths away from the ruins. But if one of you wants to make a survival check to find your way towards another path,
I'm good at this.
My survival's not terrible.
Mine's 4. Should we take...
But that's a natural one. Fuck.
Oh no!
Okay.
+7. Fuck.
So Sven, so you guys start. You're trying to get just a little ways away from these ruins because you don't want to deal with Babala Saga's hut anymore.
And just like Sven, she had a hut that tried to kill us, you guys. Who the fuck has that?
Swear to God, if you let us in a circle.
Yeah.
Sven thinks she knows, but she's so distracted by the fact that she was almost killed by an actual hut.
Who has that?
Indeed, lead you in a circle, and you realize, after maybe about an hour's walk, that you're almost back to where you started.
Oh no! I'm sorry. Please don't hear me.
Oscar, do you want to take the lead or should I?
I think you. How about? Can I help? If you would.
Okay.
You are better at survival than I am.
So I'm gonna roll with advantage because Oscar's
I will assist.
Yes, Oscar is assisting, so Mayette can roll with advantage.
They're just crying crocodile
Oh, wait,
tears,
I have
apologizing.
actual dice with me this time.
Ooh!
Yay.
22 total.
Okay. Yeah, so Mayette, you take the lead, and with a little help from Oscar, pointing out things of note, and Sven following behind in a bit of ennui.
Oh boy.
And probably apologizing
that's a big mood, Sven.
over and over again. You manage to lead the group away from the ruins and pretty much directly west. You could, there's a couple spots where maybe you'd be okay to stop, but it doesn't seem like a great idea. You're away from the road. There are wolves and all sorts of who knows what out here. Probably don't want to rest. And honestly, you probably want to set up camp would be my guess. So you keep on going for another hour and a half until you actually do see a path ahead of you heading towards the south, which leads in the direction of where you believe you are looking to go. Yeah, Argenstolt.
Oh, thank goodness.
Finally.
Alright, and hopefully there's somewhere to set up camp before we get there.
Start looking for a place to set up camp and
So roll perception. One of you? Any of you?
Perception. Okay, come on, do better.
Not
Fucking hell! Okay, this is the bad luck night for the misfortunate.
Okay, well Sven should probably not roll any dice.
11.
My dice don't like me yet. It's just bad luck overall.
So you guys, you hunt, and you find first you see a place that you think will work, and then you sort of go, no, this doesn't seem right.
Maybe I should try my new dice.
And it takes you a good chunk of the day, and you're in pain and tired and weak, but as the day draws to a close, Oscar,
just like college.
you do finally spot what looks to be a spot off the road that may not be totally hidden, may not be perfect, but you at least think it's a reasonable place to set up.
Thank God.
Yeah, honestly, I was about to plop my bedroll down in the road, so.
Haven't we seen like gravestones on the road before? I think I saw myself hanging on the side of the road at one point.
I didn't see anything weird like that.
It happened. This is just a terrible day. First Hutt's trying to fucking kill us, and then we can't see shit. I'm really sorry about that, by the way.
As I said the last 20 times, you don't need to apologize. It happens.
I'm sorry for apologizing so much.
I accept. You never need to apologize for that again because we've accepted that apology.
You accepted that.
You're the best, Mayette. I'm gonna make us all something to eat. That's about all I can do right now.
Roll for delicious food.
Oh fuck! I swear to God, if you fuck me again and die, you're going into dice jail. 4. At least it's not a 1. It's only mildly.
This is really great. This is really great, Sven.
You think
Let me
it's
just roll a
edible.
deception check.
Right.
17 to lie to your face, but lovingly.
Yeah, 14 to
yeah.
lovingly lie. Dude.
Okay, so I don't exactly trust Oscar, but I believe my act.
Oscar's not very good at deception.
It's okay, ignore Oscar. Oscar just has a different palate because they're fancy
Yes.
and rich.
That's true.
I guess that's true. Thanks, Mayette.
So you guys set up camp for the night, and you eat Sven's somewhat edible
Yeah,
meal.
put some hot sauce on it, it'll be fine.
Oh no.
I won't make you roll con saves for the meal.
Wasn't in that one.
Yeah, no, if it had been in that one, there would have been some con
Fucking
saves.
Mr. Food X here.
It's just edible enough that you're not gonna get physically ill from it, but it does not taste good.
Yeah.
She was stress cooking. That's what happens.
And so you settle down for the night. And despite this not being the perfect spot to camp, it does seem like it's pretty quiet here. You're along the river, you're on a path, but you're off the beat, you're off the main roads. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot going on. And so you settle in for a night, which luckily for you, after everything that's happened, goes uneventfully. Sven, you probably notice some birds and things that make you freak out temporarily. But Oscar and Mayette and Gideon are a little more emotionally stable than that. So the night passes with some minor freakouts from Sven, but otherwise quietly. The sun comes up. And the next day begins, and you've had a long rest. I was not about to torture you through a rest. I'm not that mean. I may almost kill you with a house, but I will not.
All right, let's
All right.
continue on to
Yeah.
Argenvestelt.
Gesundheit.
Yeah, so you keep going south, and a little west, and you are climbing up a forested slope of a mountain. High above the river, there is a promontory, and on top of it is an old mansion. Its turrets are capped with cones. It looks sort of like something out of a fairy tale, to be perfectly honest. Those fairy tales. Those fairy tales about dragons kidnapping princesses.
I always hated those.
The turrets look like one of those towers.
It's okay. Oscar's the only one who needs to be worried about that.
Why would I need to be worried about that?
Because you're
Closest one
basically
to
a princess.
I'm not a princess.
You're basically a princess. Oscar's like, the hell?
I'm not a princess. My family's not that. No.
To be fair, that just means she'll survive. Dragons usually just destroy all the peasant folk. I really hate those stories.
There are sculpted battlements, but about a third of the structure has collapsed, including part of the roof. The rest of it, though, appears to be intact.
It's a little bit of a fixer-upper.
A dark octagonal tower rises above the surrounding architecture. Out of the fog comes a distant peal of thunder, and quickly followed by howling wolves off in the distance.
Always wolves.
But the house itself seems to stand silent, seeming like almost the fossilized remains of some long dead thing.
Think the wolves will follow us into the house?
Knowing our luck, I wouldn't put it past them.
There's always worse stuff in the ruins of creepy castles. But to be fair, when we first got here, a house tried to eat us, and then a hut threw stuff at us. So there's will probably be an evil killing us castle.
Yeah, we haven't had good luck with houses.
No, track record is not great.
Deadly houses of Barovia.
I really hate this place.
It's not fun.
As you approach what appears to be the main entrance, you see perched atop a 10-foot wide, 10-foot high cube of granite, a moss-covered statue of a dragon. Its wings are tucked close to its body.
Yep.
And the statue itself faces towards the mansion. Because of the fog, it's a little hard to see the features from a distance. And given that the cube itself is 10 feet high, that means without closer inspection, you can't make out much detail.
Weren't we supposed to look for a house guarded by a stone dragon?
I think so.
Unfortunately.
I'd say fortunately. This is...
It had to be the really creepy castle, didn't it? It's going to probably kill us. Always.
Fallen house guarded by great stone dragon. Look to the highest peak. There you will find what you seek.
Okay.
Either
looking
that.
For a highest
no,
peak.
the We think that's the Amber Temple. There's another one. The treasure lies in a dragon's house, once clean, now corrupted.
So you got
looks pretty corrupt.
You got 2 pointers to where those things could be, and neither person was quite sure which was right. So the impression from Arena, and since it's been a while, I'm filling this in. The impression from Arena, your original guidance was towards the Amber Temple. But then Arena heard of this place, and knowing of the prophecy, knowing of the card reading, wondered if this is in fact what they were speaking of.
Sven's just looking for a high peak around here.
Yeah, I mean you're up a mountain.
Tower.
You're up a mountain.
Okay.
You've been climbing up a mountain basically all day.
Is this
So
the
you're
highest
pretty high
point of the
up.
mountain?
It's pretty high.
Well,
The highest peak could be the tower of the
that's the tower
mansion.
is the highest tower in this mansion.
Of course it is. Every terrible book ever. Oh, let's get this over with and go home as soon as possible.
Yep, that's been our goal.
Yeah. That is the long-term goal here, is to...
Alright. Myatt will lead the way to the mansion's gates.
Okay, so you walk towards the steps up to the mansion. And they're flagstone steps, flanked by stone railings. And they climb up to a landing in front of a pair of tall wooden doors with rusted iron bands. The knockers on the doors are shaped like small dragons. And carved into the lintel above the entrance is the word Argenschult.
Gesundheit.
really does sound like a sneeze.
That's just how we say bless you in the Empire.
All right.
Do you climb the steps?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. As you do so, the dragon statue behind you opens its mouth and blows a blast of cold air, but not freeze, just cold.
Just chill the spine.
And yeah, it's just like, oh, that's chilly. And then closes its mouth again.
It's the air conditioner dragon.
Yeah.
Do you think it was supposed to be a trap that just got really old and doesn't work anymore?
Let's go with that. Let's just go with that. I'm perfectly happy thinking of that for the rest of my life.
All right, Myatt goes and opens the door.
All right, you push open the door.
Yeah.
It opens easily. It's not locked. Inside the door is a large, dark foyer. It feels almost like the tomb of a king. There is a grand staircase that leads up to a stone balcony held aloft by stone pillars and arches. There is a tall, faded tapestry depicting a nobleman in silver armor that hangs from iron rod above the staircase landing. There are 6 sets of double doors that lead off this foyer. Along the walls, displayed on marble pedestals, are 3 alabaster busts of handsome men. A 4th bust and its pedestal have been knocked over. Their shattered remains lie strewn across the mosaic floor. 2 chandeliers of wrought iron hang from the ceiling like monstrous black spiders.
Oh, guys, we got a lot of doors. We got to do the Scooby-Doo thing where we're running in and out of them, going across and being chased by shit.
Let's stick together.
Yeah. Can I make out any detail on like the tapestry or like do any of the faces anything familiar with like the busts or the tapestry or anything? Just
So
trying to figure out whose house this might have been.
history.
Okay.
And are you approaching these things or are you
Cautiously? I
okay?
don't wanna...
So as you move through the foyer,
No.
you do pause momentarily. Yeah, you don't recognize any of these figures.
I'm done with that
it's
time.
pretty clear that tapestry is some sort of nobleman, but that's about as far as you got.
Yeah.
As you move through the foyer, however, you pause momentarily and look around as it seems like a great shadow of wings moves across the walls and then vanishes. And you hear a soft hiss in the darkness.
I'm searching around for the source of that.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to be able to see anything on this map?
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I dragged you onto the map and then didn't get to the point of adding.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna draw my sword quick.
Yeah.
See, that's why I have a spear. It's always out. I use it as a walking stick.
And takes her bracelet and pulls it around into the palm of her hand.
To be fair, rapiers are designed to be drawn quickly, usually. But
their way to perceive where the hissing is coming from.
yeah, can I see?
Can you see Maggie?
Yes.
Okay, I'm giving each of you sight real quick.
Sword of Omens.
Cool.
Roll me perception to try to figure out if you can get a sense of where this is coming from.
Hey, that's better. 22?
18.
17.
22, yeah.
So all of you pause, and you have, those of you who carry weapons have your weapons ready.
Mm-hmm.
And you listen, and you try to follow the sound. And it just seems to be coming from the darkness around you. It doesn't have a clear source. And you're pretty confident, especially you, Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
You're pretty confident that there's no direct source for this sound.
Which means the castle's gonna eat us.
Yeah. Just stop going to houses.
Really should.
Would I have any idea what this might be, given my background?
Yeah, I mean, roll. What
Hunting.
What would you roll for that?
I mean, I don't know if that counts. No, yeah, I get advantage on stuff I get with Fae, Fiends, and Undead for like intelligence checks. I don't know.
Yeah, roll me an insight check.
Insight? Okay.
I think for this.
Oh, that's good. 20.
20 what?
20.
Okay,
20.
straight 20.
Yeah, straight 20.
So you think about this and the non-directional sound and the shadow that passed once and then hasn't passed again. And you get the feeling that this is basically a shadow. It's not a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's the memory of a thing. And it probably is harmless. You know, you're not confident it's harmless because who the heck knows?
Yeah, never.
But you get the sense that this isn't something to attack. Yeah. It's the memory of a thing in a building.
I'll relay that. I don't think this is actually dangerous.
Okay,
memory.
I'll go check out some doors then.
Are you saying that is the castle having nostalgia?
I'm just saying that this shadow is probably not dangerous, but
I don't like it when castles have nostalgia. Being all hissy.
Old houses do tend to hold on to memories.
And grudges.
So you're checking out doors. Which door are you checking out?
Yeah.
The one I've put her near.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'll go check out another.
All right.
Spread out a little.
I'm not going to do that. You guys have fun.
Opening the door?
Yep. Just walking up and opening it.
Okay, so Mayette opens...
That's how not rogues check out doors.
Yeah.
Preparing to just cast a spell at something if something runs out at them.
The door. You open the door, and it creaks as it opens, but it opens easily enough. And you find behind it a wood-paneled den. It's been ransacked, furnishings tossed about. A cold, dark hearth dominates the west wall between two narrow windows. And standing upright against the north wall is a sarcophagus made of black wood with a queen's effigy carved into the lid.
That's normal.
Yeah, that's... Oscar, do lords usually keep sarcophagus in their mansions?
I think the term is sarcophagi.
First of all, yes, that is the plural. Are you talking about in the foyer?
Well, in the study, I think, is what the room was.
No.
Is this like a Ripley's
Okay.
Believe It or Not? What the fuck?
At least my family doesn't. We keep our sarcophagi in, you know, the family crypt beneath the house, not the study.
Still sounds like a bad place. Far away from the house.
Do you just open the door and look inside? Do you go in? Do you just look in?
I'm debating.
Why is there a crypt? Is there a sarcophagus in the study?
Yup.
Okay.
Should I go and check it out?
Every part of that sounded like a no, but and that's my opinion, but you know my opinion on these things mostly.
It's got a pretty queen on it. Does that change things?
Not at all, but you're gonna do it anyway, aren't you?
I mean, I feel like even if I probably shouldn't, I'm going to check it out anyways.
No, I have self-restraint. Gideon taught me that. I'm just going to close the doors, move on to the next one.
Okay, so Oscar, you're still down by your door?
Yeah.
Are you gonna open it? You're gonna open it and look in?
Cautiously open it.
Okay. So you open the door, and there's rubble strewn throughout much of the chamber. This is one of the chambers that has there's collapsed walls and rooms. The floor is pink marble, and fallen chandeliers lie amid broken chairs and other furnishings. Thick webs stretch from wall to wall. And a second after you notice the webs, you notice many, many giant spiders.
I'm closing the door. Nope.
You close the door.
Just like, as soon as I see this, nope.
Looking over at Oscar, seeing her do that, like.
Did yours have a sarcophagus also?
No, mine was full of spiders.
Oh, why did you have to tell me? I was hoping you would just say, just don't think.
All right,
Mayette. Oh, the first time we've ever seen Oscar do something like that too. Just.
So you go to your door, Mayette.
Yep, next door.
And
yeah.
Well, this seems to be a storage room. You see 5 barrels in wooden braces along the walls of this dark and rather moldy storage room.
I'd say time to get crunk, but then she said moldy.
Yeah, that's exactly what turned Mayette off as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that smell. I can smell it from here.
Yeah.
Do you look any further?
Sure. She'll take a step into the room, see if the barrels still have anything in them.
Okay, roll me an investigation check.
Good at that. 16.
Okay. So you approach the barrels and notice pretty quickly that they're empty. You guessed that anything in it evaporated long ago. But you also notice a wounded elf hidden behind the barrels. He's a dusk elf, like the ones you met near Velaki. And he looks pretty rough. He sort of blinks up at you. He's barely conscious. And am I hallucinating?
Nope. Well, probably not. I don't know what you're seeing. Hey, someone want to get Gideon?
What?
He might be able to help. There's an injured elf.
There's an elf? Gideon?
Okay, I'm going to assume Kristen doesn't mind Gideon using one healing spell on this elf.
I'm just gonna hijack Gideon quick and
Just hijack the one who isn't here.
Also can use cure wounds.
Yeah, Oscar can use cure wounds.
Yeah.
Oh, then use Oscar's, because Oscar's is way worse.
Yeah, Gideon's is a lot better.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll come over and I'll go ahead and use the good heal. We really need it.
All right, so
my crappy cure wounds that has no modifier.
Your crappy cure wounds on this elf, and he groans a little bit, sits up, and says, "Thank you. What brings strangers here?"
We could ask you the same thing.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
I was searching the woods. Vistani girl, Arabelle. You recognize that name.
We found her.
Oh, yeah. Good. I'm glad she's safe, I take it? Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't know where she was, and I went in search, and, well, wandering group of needle blights.
Oh, those things are terrible.
This mansion seemed safer than most places. I wouldn't call it safe, but...
No, there's a room of spiders.
I'm glad I didn't go there.
Why have to say it again?
So, I mean, most of us avoid the mansion, but it was better than needle blights.
I'm not quite sure of that just yet, but okay.
I mean,
needle blights are pretty.
Yeah.
What brings you here?
Searching for things to kill Strahd?
Yes.
Interesting approach.
Yeah, we've learned that.
Oh. If you're searching here... Look. So, this is Argynstald. I assume you've heard that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and it's on the door, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. Also because it's
named... It's named for Silver Dragon. Argynvost. He liked to assume human form, and, well, according to the stories, this was his home.
Silver? So not bad.
Good.
Yeah, no, in his human form, he led a group of knights known as the Order of the Silver Dragon. They were known for giving shelter to refugees. This was... well, this was before Strahd ruled in this valley. And the refugees came here to escape Strahd's army. But his soldiers slew Argynvost, destroyed the order, and sacked this mansion. The dragon's ghost, as far as we believe, still haunts this place.
Yes, I think we saw it.
And, well, that's why we would prefer to avoid it. But how much do you know about the devil?
Quite. We
basically got his life story.
I haven't read it yet. No spoilers.
To know about a devil.
So you know then that he's not just immortal. You said you're looking for ways to kill him.
Yes. So we can go home.
Others have succeeded at killing him before. He comes back. You could probably go home. There's
He's a lich now too? What the fuck?
Well,
I don't know if lich is, but
I mean, normal vampires aren't enough to keep dead. So I have to imagine one as powerful as Strahd is.
Supposedly, there's been whispers and rumors. I mean, I've been alive for a long time. Further south, at the Amber Temple, there may be answers to Strahd's power.
It's good to know. We were planning on going there also.
That's what people have said, and you know, none of the residents of Barovia venture down there. It's a dark place. But if you're seeking a way to destroy him, there may be answers there that would help.
Yes.
I don't suppose you know any
we
sword
were told to
around
find a
here?
weapon somewhere.
Oh, a weapon.
This was a place for knights, right?
Well, yes. I mean, it's possible there's something here. I haven't explored the
I do see the thing that says treasure lies in a dragon's house, once clean, now corrupted.
And, you know, judging by your ability to handle the needle blights, I wouldn't suggest exploring much further.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But
wasn't planning on it, but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, this...
You said this dragon fought Strahd's army once, right?
Yes. If there was such a weapon, it wouldn't be that strange for Argynvost to have had it.
Well, let's...
Guess we gotta go up, right? It said
we gotta start exploring everywhere in the mansion, you know, including any
spiders.
creepy sarcophagus.
Not the spiders.
Do you... Not the spider. Yeah, let's... Well...
I don't think the spiders are, like, carrying a sword.
If it comes down to it, we'll...
A spider comes out with a sword. It's like...
Fuck! It's just like the full-on, shit, what's the character... The character from the prequels with all the lightsabers?
Oh, General Grievous.
Yeah. Fuck!
Well, you're right in that I probably shouldn't explore more. I should probably try to get back to the camp near Vallaki.
Yes.
Thank you. He looks at Oscar specifically. Says, thank you again for your aid.
No trouble.
And
be careful.
Thank you. And with a nod and a smile, he seems like a perfectly decent person. You know, you don't get any immediate negative vibes off of him. He was just an injured man
They've mostly been fine. Like, the Dusk Elves have been fine.
Yeah. So he nods and he smiles and he heads out, still looking a little worse for wear, but like he can actually hold himself up now, which is an improvement.
Yeah.
So your words. You continue to look around now that he's gone. And there's, in this room, along with the empty barrels, there is a door, an immediately obvious door to the east. And not much else that you spot. On a quick examination.
Up. You said the highest part, so up.
Yep, that sounds good to me.
Go back out.
Okay, so you head back out. You just head up the stairs.
Heading up. I mean, do we want to take a look at this? There's still another room over this side. This side, right?
So
there's a room back here also.
Yeah.
You're not sure that there's another room on that side. You think that might just be the door, another door to the spiders.
Another door to the spiders.
It was a large door.
Kind of.
All right, well then I'll check out this.
Yeah.
Okay, so you head to that room, and there's a massive table with sculpted dragons for legs standing in the center of the hall. The chairs have backs carved to resemble folded dragon wings, but several have been overturned and smashed to pieces. Above the table is a crystal chandelier that, in fact, glows with a soft white light. Standing in windowed alcoves are two life-size statues depicting knights with dragon-winged helms and shields. There is some small cracks in the ceiling, and rainwater trickles through them. There are 5 sets of wooden doors leading from this hall. The doors you came through are open, and the doors here are open. Through them, you see a pair. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. Make sure I know what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay. Those doors are surrounded by panels of stained glass. These panels depict silver dragons in flight. Beyond the door lies a dark, misty room that appears to be a chapel.
Looking around for anything that looks like a sword, or talking about a sword, or pointing towards a sword.
Way more to explore here, but you know, it's chapel. You don't really keep weapons in a chapel.
This is a weird place.
Other doors,
depends on the weapons, but
let's just head up. We can hit it on the way back down.
Like looking at one of the knights as they walk by, like, I don't suppose you all know where to find a sword, do you?
You ask the statue of the knights, and they are statues. They're very lifelike, but they do not respond.
It was worth a shot.
You're not quite sure whether to be glad that they don't respond.
Exactly.
Don't respond. There was also a door here and one here. The one to the south, again, Oscar, you think that might just lead to the same giant
That just leads
spiders.
to more spiders.
I'm not going to make you open multiple doors to spiders. But
And the other one leads into the room I was just in.
This one, no, you're not sure. You were just over here. And that was a fairly small room.
No, the room with the table. I'm pretty sure that leads. The other one leads in there also.
This one? Okay.
Yeah, this door right
that
here.
That one, I think, leads
to also into the room with the table.
You can open it to double check, Oscar.
There was a door. There was another door.
I'll double check that.
There was another door in the room with the table.
Okay.
I think that's the confusion.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I was talking about another door in the room. Yes, that door also leads to the room with the table.
The room with the table.
Yes.
Okay.
I was not thinking. I did not know what door you were talking about. So you head up the stairs in the foyer, and there's a tapestry. There's a balcony. And then there are 2 more sets of stairs, one north, one south, leading straight up. Are you continuing up?
Yes.
Let me find your icons real quick and drag you to the right thing.
Can I take a closer look at the tapestry as we walk past? Does this look like it's probably...
Yeah, is it going to teach us something?
Argest.
Try to investigate it.
Rip it down in case there's a secret passage behind it.
Roll an investigation check, I guess.
That's better. 16.
Okay. This is clearly a nobleman. And he's in shining silver armor.
Mm-hmm.
So
probably the human can make an
educated guess that this could very well be the human form of the dragon.
Oh.
There's nothing to make that certain, but given that this was his mansion, and he's very central, seems like a reasonable guess. Okay, let me grab your tokens and get you I didn't. Oh, God damn it! I meant to drag you a little further, and then okay. So you can head up. You're at the top of the landing. There's stairwells going up north and south. As far as you can tell, they lead to the same level.
I can't see anything. Wait, where are we?
Should have sight.
Oh, there we go. Okay, found it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I dragged you up, sorry.
Okay. It is a very large map.
Mm-hmm. Which way do you head?
Coin toss?
I was about to suggest the same thing. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I shouldn't be doing it. I've had terrible luck.
Alright.
No.
Heads is the top, tails is the bottom. It's heads. We're going up.
Okay. So you head that way. And you come out of the stairs onto a stone balcony that flanks that main foyer that you entered into. There are balusters carved to resemble knights supporting the stone railings. Weapons and shields festoon the walls along each of these walkways, while alabaster busts of handsome men flank hallways that lead north and south.
Are these all the same handsome men?
No, they're different handsome men.
My mother would have liked this place.
Yeah, they're handsome men. You know, you don't know if it's different knights or this dragon like to take lots of pretty boy forms. You don't know.
Mother really would have liked this place.
Maybe the dragon just really liked being Bishonen.
Fair.
I mean, who wouldn't?
Who wouldn't? Yeah, given the option.
So there's a path heading to the north, and another that curves east and then turns south, and then to the west is a spiral staircase that goes up. You're about 20 feet above the foyer here.
Well, do we look around this level or keep going up?
As you walk down the hall, it feels almost as if the eyes of the busts are watching you. But then you look more closely at it.
Mansion.
They're not.
I was literally saying haunted mansion.
Haunted mansion.
You start to suspect that it's some sort of strange optical illusion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't suppose any of you know where there's a sword that can kill Strahd in here, do you? My mom would really like you.
Let's just continue up, but open that door on our way past.
Okay. So you quickly open that door. And
trying to keep to task, but I'm also a curious person.
Yeah.
This appears to be a bedroom. It is draped in cobwebs. Between curtain windows stands a black marble hearth.
And several giant spiders.
The sculpted mantelpiece. Above which hangs a framed portrait of a handsome, well-dressed man with a wry smile and a thick mane of thistledown hair.
Definitely
opposite
theme in this place
is a large bed with a rotting mattress and wooden posts carved to resemble dragons. Across from the doors you entered through is a tall wardrobe. Doors hanging empty and hanging open, and it's dark and empty. The only other furniture in the room is an overstuffed leather chair that faces the hearth.
That was unexciting.
Yeah.
It's just a bedroom.
Just take a quick look around the bedroom real quick. Anything else unusual?
Yeah, you can roll me an investigation check, see if there's anything.
20.
Yeah, you look around. You'd suspect from as you look around, this was probably just like a guest bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem like a master bedroom. It doesn't seem like, it housed anyone especially important. And you don't find anything of note.
Okay.
Lots of cobwebs. And the very pretty man.
Picks up at the picture like, I don't suppose you've seen any sword that can destroy Strahd around here.
Once again, the picture does not answer Sven.
Yeah. Keep asking him.
I'm honestly liking this because the more that they don't answer, that means they're not haunted. So
It's true.
But if I assume they're all haunted at
Keep
the
going.
beginning, then it's less scary, right?
Yeah, just assume everything.
Yeah, that sounds logical.
Hmm. Maybe they'll be helpful. He said this was memories, right?
All right.
What do you do
Keep
now?
going.
Back out.
We
Head back out of the
go
room?
upstairs.
Keep going.
Upstairs?
Okay, you're
Keep going.
heading upstairs?
We'll go upstairs, and then if there's nothing, we'll work our way back down.
Okay.
Go from there.
Give me a second to get you on the map. Where are you? You are here. Oscar. You came up this stairwell.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Mayette. And why do I keep clicking? I just need to drag. Like I keep opening your like pages instead of dragging you onto the map. Gotta give you sight again. You think it would be easy to just like let you have sight?
Think.
No, it doesn't.
I think there's a way to do all the tokens you create from a character sheet.
There may be.
I don't remember.
I don't know what it is.
I'll look into it later, see if I can figure out and let you know.
Yeah. If you figure it out, I'm happy to learn the trick. So you come up on this floor, and
There we go.
there is hold on, let me see. So you come up, and there's a curtain at the top of the staircase, and you go through the curtain and reach a hall. And to the east is rubble. The ceiling has collapsed, and hold on, give me 1 second. I'm making sure I know. Yes, okay. The ceiling has collapsed, and you aren't sure how passable it is. You might be able to climb over it, but it would definitely take some climbing. Right? It looks like you can get over it, but it's not easy. It's not like you're just walking.
It's just like stuff that could be like blasted away.
Maybe.
I'd be nervous.
You also slightly north is a door, on one end of the hall.
Maya is going to open that door because that's what she does.
Okay. Through dust and cobwebs, you see faded war banners adorning the walls of a spacious chamber, the center of which stands a heavy wooden table. An iron chandelier hangs above the table, and surrounded by 6 high-backed chairs with wood-carved dragons perched atop of them. Slumped in 5 of the chairs are skeletal humans in tattered chainmail. The corpses tilt their head in your direction. One of them growls, "Why do the living disturb the dead?"
Yeah, we're looking for a weapon to help kill Strahd?
Who are you talking to?
The dead.
Ah, that's what I thought.
You say that so
They stand drawing weapons and turn towards you.
Okay, you want to test yourselves.
Alright.
I'll be happy to teach you a lesson. You all look pretty rusty.
And
Oh. That's a double burn. That's a burn and a dad joke.
Yeah.
once I remember how to give you an initiative order, there it is. I want everyone to roll initiative.
No, right, I'm gonna have to roll here and... Oh.
7's good, right?
7.1, apparently.
Yeah, to break ties.
Oh, dang it! I was not...
I
Didn't
did
have my
the same
token.
thing.
Let's try this again.
So when I press Z when I'm clicking Maya, does she pop up on anyone else's screen or is it just mine?
Come on, there we go. Can I keep that?
I think it's just you.
Oh, that's good. Because that's my push to talk button, and I'd hate to just randomly pop Maya up on the screen whenever I make that mistake.
Can I switch it?
What are you asking?
I said, can I keep? I rolled initiative without token selected, and I got a better initiative the first time.
Yeah, go ahead and switch it. That's fine.
I mean, it's not
I just rolled.
a significant difference.
Yeah, go ahead and swap it. It's not a big deal. Okay. Sven?
Yeah.
You are back from the room, but you get to go first.
I talk a lot of shit, but I go last.
Yeah. Why do you have to be undead? Oh, you did my why? And just go haste on both of them and then get the hell back. You're picking from the stairwell.
Okay.
Have fun storming the castle.
We get. You have to remind me what.
Okay, wait. So it's +2 bonus to AC, advantage on dex saves, and an additional action to either take one weapon attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
Okay, so I could attack.
Mm-hmm.
So I can use the attack action twice. Does that mean I get 4 attacks right now?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, Oscar.
Oh. All right. Well. All right.
There are five undead somethings
Yep.
in this room.
All right. So, bonus action, since they're pretty obviously undead. Well, I'm gonna run in first. With, my very speedy speed now.
Your very speedy speed.
My speed.
Speed, girl.
Speedy. I don't know why my character sheet now says I have 2 weapon fighting, but that's fine.
We can adjust that. You can fix that.
I can fix that later. I don't know why that's on there because I did not take that fighting style. Okay. So yeah, bonus action. Activate my Rite of the Dawn on my rapier, and
Okay, also your speed is doubled.
sorry. Yes.
Okay, good.
5.
I forgot I didn't say that.
Yeah. So I'm assuming I can just run up to this.
Yeah.
This one right here.
Yeah.
And
you can get up to one of the closer ones. Yes.
Okay, so I only take 3 damage for Rite of the Dawn. But that's 50. No. 61. Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna try to hit him.
Okay.
With the sword.
You hit him with a sword.
Ooh. That's 20.
That definitely hits.
Nice.
That's right at the D6. Sorry, how do I blood hunter?
It's fine. It's been a while.
Been a while. And there's a lot to remember with this class. I believe check that I'm using the right die for damage. Yes, it is a D6. Okay. All right, and right, the D8, right? Yes. Okay. So that is 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
Shoot, I don't actually roll that damage. Never mind. So 9 piercing damage and no wisdom modifier. 3 radiant damage.
Okay.
That sucks that I don't get to roll for that because I was 6. And then
I
can't use it. Okay, and then I'm gonna hit him again.
Mm-hmm.
Stab him again. Oh, I don't think that hits. 12.
No, that does not hit.
Okay. And since I'm hasted, I'm gonna stab him again.
Fair enough.
Just keep stabbing.
Yeah, that's a 24. 17 plus 7.
That hits.
All right. That went flying under the. Try it again. All right, that's better. That's 11 piercing damage and 3 radiant damage.
Okay.
And one more time. That's not gonna. No, that's 10.
Nope, that does not hit. All right. Anything else? That's your turn, right?
That's it. Yep.
Okay. So this guy up here.
Sir Godfrey Gwillem.
Yep.
Yeah.
He has a name.
He has a name. I don't know what it means, but he's got one.
He don't know what it means, but there's a name there. He comes. I just enlarged him.
He expands briefly.
Sir Godfrey expands. And Sir Godfrey's getting larger.
10, 15, 20. I keep accidentally trying to change his size. He comes over to you, Oscar. He does not randomly expand and contract, FYI.
I think that's just a great way of moving. It's just...
He's a slime.
And hold on, I didn't mean to do that.
So I have a +2 to my AC.
Yeah.
Right
I was trying to look at something and not cast a thing.
Just so I remember.
He's a caster. Get him.
Yes.
Okay. Well, he is going to cast that.
No, he's in.
Yeah. Ignore the damage because I am going to manually roll. Mm-hmm. But he casts Thunderous Smite.
That means he's probably.
And then
he's a paladin.
I was going to say,
he's
a paladin.
Takes a swing at you.
Uh-huh.
And that 20's it. Sorry.
Oh.
You should have retreated back to hide behind me so I could shield you.
You know, I wasn't expecting him to be a paladin.
I was not trying to nat 20 his first.
Wait, can I?
What do you want to do? What are you trying to do?
I'm debating if I want to use reaction to
It's up to you.
If I want to blood curse him. Well, actually, I don't know if I can impose disadvantage after the or
Should say on the ability.
Yeah, what is it?
It says when an enemy who is not immune to blindness within 60 feet makes a weapon attack, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack.
I will let you use it if you want to. Because it's not like I gave you a lot of time to say it before I actually used it. So do you want to use it?
No, actually, I'm not. Use it.
Okay.
Still okay on that's right.
Okay.
I'm not gonna worry about
you are top of your hit points.
Well, not anymore, but
before this hit, you were top of your hit.
Yeah. Well, I'd taken 3 damage because blood hunter.
Oh, yeah. I was like, when did you take damage? Oh, right, you hurt yourself.
Yeah, I take damage when I. But it's not as much because Light of the Dawn.
The damage type for Thunderous Smite says Thunger.
Thunger.
It does. And that was the way it's programmed in. I did not write that. Okay.
Thunger.
23 slashing damage.
Okay. Oh, nope. I made the decision. I forgot that he had a smite in there.
And
yeah, that was a bad decision.
12.
I completely forgot about the smite.
12 thunder damage.
Thunder damage.
Thunder down under.
Yep.
Roll me a strength save.
I was gonna say saves because Thunderous Smite is mean. Having used it with my own power. Ooh, that's great. Strength?
Yeah.
Just straight strength?
Strength
save.
Strength save.
You're proficient.
Oh, I am. That's not great. 10.
Yeah, so you are pushed back, not full 10 feet because, well, actually, no.
Wall.
Yeah, you're pushed back from
into
him.
the wall, basically.
Into the wall. And then you are knocked prone.
I was like, now I'm prone.
It was nice knowing you, Oscar.
Yep. This could be it.
He chuckles.
Nah.
And says, why are you here?
Pretty sure we answered that.
Bitch, I fucking told you.
We just need a sword to defeat Strahd. We're told we could get out of here. Were these guys the good guys? Wasn't it a silver dragon? It was good, right?
He hears Sven, but doesn't actually know where she is because she's hiding out in the hallway somewhere.
Just hearing all this being spoken, just like, oh god, up against the wall here.
And he looks towards Oscar, who's on the ground.
Yep.
And says, so you seek aid?
Yes, as we keep saying. We've been over this.
Well, and the others are stationary as he speaks. He says, perhaps you can help us, and then we won't destroy you.
Not being destroyed is good. Just run the hallway.
When Strahd drove his enemy, and he goes into speech mode, like,
it's like, oh.
Yeah, Oscar is sitting on the ground. Honestly, while this is going on, if you do so carefully, you can probably get up from prone because
Just
he's
slowly.
monologuing.
Yeah, just slowly.
You sly dog, you got me monologuing.
Yeah,
When Strahd
just
drove his
slowly,
enemies
careful.
into this valley, he didn't expect to encounter a silver dragon. But Ergenvost had come to the valley earlier. A nobleman. He sought to prevent what's trapped inside the Amber Temple from escaping. So he built this mansion nearby. He used his resources to attract champions, valorous knights, created the Order of the Silver Dragon. Only those of us initiated in were told of his true nature. And during the war, we drove away many malefactors searching for the Amber Temple. And we sheltered Strahd's enemies and proved quite a match for his battle-weary soldiers. But winning a battle isn't winning a war. We were overwhelmed. And his forces slew the knights and our leader. Strahd had Argenvost's corpse hacked to pieces, stripped to the bone, and transported to his castle as a trophy.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Since then, it's become a haunted this place has become a ruin. Haunted. The death of Argenvost enraged the spirit of Vladimir Horngard. He returned, well, as much the same as I am, and swore to avenge the destruction of the Order. His zeal was so great that he brought back our spirits, and he gestures around him. And we rose under his command. We killed many of his soldiers. And, well, when we were cut down, we simply found new corpses to inhabit. And then Strahd died and became a vampire. And we should have gone to our everlasting rest. But we're trapped in Strahd's domain. We marched towards Ravenloft and met a Vistani woman who told us that Strahd had died, only to become a prisoner here in his own lands, tormented by the death of his Tatiana and the murder of his brother. His murder of his brother, I suppose. After that, well, Vladimir led us back here. Strahd is dead and damned to a hell of his own creation. But we can only redeem ourselves if Vladimir can set aside his hatred And that is only likely to happen if the dragon spirit is also at rest. I do not like what we have become. And I don't believe that Argynvost does either. It seems, I believe, that if the skull of Argynvost could be placed in the mausoleum here, his spirit would remind Vladimir of what we once believed. And we could find redemption and rest. Perhaps if you are willing to try to achieve that end, perhaps I won't kill you here.
Not dying is good!
I would recommend,
Yes.
however, even if you agree, that you avoid Vladimir. He is so lost in anger. And if he gives the command, I cannot disobey.
I'm fine with avoiding people that want to kill us.
Yeah.
He and others who rose from our order are in a hall on this floor. You would either need to get to him, and therefore to avoid getting to him. You would either need to climb over the rubble and head into the Great Hall to the south, or there is a secret door near the staircase closest to this room. If you seek to avoid him, well, then I would recommend heading as quietly as you can over the rubble to the staircase directly to the east of here. If you wish to go up. If you wish to go down, well, then go down the staircase that is not over the rubble. But do not, unless you wish to fight, do not enter the audience hall.
No. I mean, I'm certainly not opposed to helping you all find rest.
Alright, I heard about a minute of that, then I got really tired for some reason.
Well, it seems like one of you is capable of paying attention.
Like, I don't want to die!
Yes, the one else bleeding out on your floor.
I'll find me on the same team!
Alright, so we need to get this guy's skull into the barrows or something.
So there is
There's a dragon's skull in Ravenloft Castle.
yes, and there is a mausoleum here, somewhere here.
Okay.
That if you place that Sir Godfrey believes if you place the skull in the
Say,
mausoleum.
if you have anything to help us fight Strahd, that would make it so much easier for us to bring back
We have to go into that castle.
your leader's skull. We have to go to Ravenloft anyway.
I'm not certain, but there are weapons here.
Weapon, something
Weapons, armor, anything.
full of, sunlight,
I would
something.
say that hold on, let me find the right thing. So I'm telling you so he's telling you what he would tell you, right? Where is that? This is the moment where I was like, I didn't prepare quite enough for brain dump, right? Where is it? I know. Give me a second. I'm now vaguely confused. So pause for just a minute. I think I'm confused because I'm confused, not because of anything wrong. I just need to make sure I know what I'm saying. Yeah, take a quick pause while I double check what I tell you, so I don't tell you the wrong thing and then have to find out a way to make it work.
I mean, it's time for more caffeine.
Yeah.
Because that is definitely something I do occasionally. Is that was wrong. Let me find a way to make it correct.
Told you the wrong.
Improv! Yay!
Yay.
Okay. And then... Okay. Together. Okay. I'm going to grab a drink and then we can continue. Because I have now figured out.
Okay.
Trisha, I'm trying to remember, did you give this to us? Because it's really good and I want to find some more of it.
I don't think so, because I don't recognize that.
Hanafugu sparkling sake. It's kind of like lemony. It's really good.
It does sound good, but no, I have never had
We have no idea. We can't remember who the heck gave it to us.
That's the worst. I'm gonna have some mead.
Ooh.
I got cans of Charm City mead.
Nice.
Nice.
The one I got this time is Wildflower. I got elderberry before, and that was very good.
Ooh.
Also, his voice is not easy on the throat.
I feel like any undead thing speaking is probably hard to do.
Yeah. So, well, I would think if there were something here, it would likely be up at the beacon. If you...
Beacon?
Yes, beacon. If you continue...
Ruby reference.
Yeah.
Up to the top of the tower. Let me check. Let me make sure to... Yeah, okay. I was making sure I wasn't misreading a map. You need to continue up, but Well, actually, you need to head outside. Let me see if I can explain. So, and this is the like moment of a very long dead but still sort of around dude trying to figure out how to explain like spatial directions.
Just like bleeding against.
Yeah, he's not.
Just float up through the ceiling and then sort of.
He's not totally sure how to do this, but he's gonna try.
Yeah.
So like, if you continue up to the next floor, and then head to the east, the next floor is the top of this. It's the ceiling, the roof, whatever you want to call it. And then you head east, and there will be a tower. Climb the tower up, and then you probably need to be careful. I don't know how stable it is.
Always careful. Always careful. Except when we're not, but always careful.
Do you mind if I?
I'm always careful, also.
Gideon, get
I'm just gonna pop up and everything. Oh boy.
If you climb up, this is where the beacon should light if you return the skull. There may be something there. Otherwise, if there's anything of value or power, I would be surprised if Vladimir hasn't found it. But I would not recommend engaging him if he calls us. We are sworn to fight by his side. But if he can be put to rest, then anything there would be free for the taking.
Anybody know how to put the weird undead thing to rest? Looking directly at Gideon.
Oh, look at Gideon.
I don't think.
I'll stare directly at Gideon.
I don't think any of your gods can put him to rest. I think only the power of Argynvost could do that.
Alright, so we just need to burgle Strahd Castle for the head of a silver dragon.
Leave. Yeah.
But for anything else, I would check the tower, the beacon.
Well, let's check that beacon tower thing first.
Yep.
Okay. Thanks for the information and not killing us.
I could have taken them.
Just elbow Mayette slightly. We're being nice here.
Yeah.
Huh. Got sharp elbows. Good on you, Sven.
I would rather rest and see Vladimir no longer corrupted.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. All right. Well, let's. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He steps aside, returns to his seat.
Sven steps back, quickly gets around, pushes Gideon towards Oscar.
And I assume you simply leave the room since none of them attack you when you try.
Yes, I'm just going to leave the room. All right. Well, is Gideon healing me or potion? I have a potion on.
I mean, it's up to you. I imagine Gideon would heal you.
Kristen literally said in the thing, like, just have Gideon complain and heal, and you've got him down.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm at 26 hit points.
Yeah,
that was you got a crit smite.
Yep.
Ow.
I'm gonna drop my my Rite of the Dawn because we're no longer in combat. So at least my max HP is going back up.
Alright, so now we have to cross this rubble quietly.
So yeah.
Yeah, roll. I assume you're going to attempt to do so quietly. So
Yes.
roll me stealth.
So did I? Well.
Yeah, what does Gideon got to get healed?
I don't have his character.
Yeah, we don't have access to Gideon.
I also rolled a.
Let me see if I have it up. I think yes, I do. Okay. Sorry, I forgot that.
I think he probably has cure.
Yeah. Yeah, he has cure wounds. You took a lot of damage. Oh, I need to give him a long rest because I didn't do that. Though I apparently can't use the long rest. Oh, I don't know if I can actually do anything.
I don't know if you can actually do character sheet.
So yeah, because I don't have but I'm gonna tell Kristen that she used a 2nd level cure wounds.
Thank you.
And you got
just if we're climbing stuff.
Yeah, you got points. 15 hit points back. I'm gonna type her this before I forget.
All right, who wants to help me strip before we cross this rubble?
I mean, I've heard that before, but
not a bad idea, actually. Can I help? Can Oscar help?
I can help, but
so roll. Everyone roll stealth for me.
Oh, I got a 23.
You know, I just realized in the middle of the monologuing, it probably would have been like the minute, and then just everyone gets really exhausted.
That's what I said! Did you not hear me?
I didn't realize that's what you meant.
So Oscar got a 23. What did everyone else get?
1 sec, let me just disadvantage here. 5.
Sven?
Shit, this was
Stealth,
yeah.
Oh no.
12. I'm just gonna stop using these dice. They fucking hate me.
I'm gonna roll stealth for Gideon too, just in case it helps you guys.
We don't need the help. We're good.
Which honestly it does. I rolled stealth very well for Gideon. So Oscar, you're moving so quietly.
As usual.
And Gideon is doing a pretty darn good job too. And between Gideon helping Sven, he's not quite as quiet as you, but he's quieter than the others.
Yeah.
Sven is probably muttering, and Gideon just sort of grumbles and slaps his hand over her mouth. And Oscar, you managed to help Mayette, who is struggling, struggle bussing the stealth. But between that, you actually do manage to get over reasonably quietly. as far as you can tell,
Yeah, so does it.
nothing's headed your way. And you continue.
Was it this door at the end that we're supposed to head?
So
did we get
so based on
which door it was?
Based on what you were told, you think that this is probably a spiral staircase up. You know, it's right across from the other spiral staircase at the end of the building.
Yeah.
So it seems reasonable. And if you open the door, sure enough, it's spiral staircase up.
Go up.
All right. Let me grab all of your stuff and I will drag you to the upper map.
Quick teleport.
Oh, let me zoom out first so I can more easily drag you to the upper map. Okay. Whoop, I dinged instead of, well, no, I did drag you, just not entirely well. Okay.
This is fine. Everything is fine.
Yeah.
All right. So you come out of the spiral staircase and rearrange yourselves because now it looks like Sven went up first, and that's hilarious.
Where are we?
Yeah, I don't know where I am anymore.
Oh, there we are.
All the way up.
All the way up.
Oh, wait. Huge map. Okay. Where? Oh. Okay. Yeah. I'll be back here. So get out.
So you reach the roof. And as you step out, you notice a few things. Most immediately, there is a giant hole in this roof. You would guess that that's probably where all the rubble on the floor below came from. But you also see to the north a gargoyle dragon, as well as some very old ballistas. The south looks pretty much collapsed, but to the east is a door to a tower that continues above the roof.
Well, I think that's the tower we want, probably. Right?
Seems like.
Yeah, based on his directions.
Yeah, from what you said.
Okay. So
carefully, just because this roof is off at one point.
So you attempt to open the door and it seems barred. It does not open easily.
All right.
I'm just gonna back up.
Let's athletics this.
Okay.
Rip it open. 27.
Okay. So you take a big attempt, and sure enough, you crash that door open. And as you do,
now everyone knows we're here.
But I was being so stealthy.
Shoot past your head. Neither hits you, but they're coming from turrets to the north and south of this main tower.
Oh no.
Well, let's hurry in.
Yeah.
Let's just run in.
Okay. You run in. Sven is now on top of Oscar. I'm going to move her.
Jumping on Oscar's back.
Yeah.
Which is very Sven.
It is very Sven.
So you run in to avoid any more shots coming from whatever the heck is over there. And you find a rickety wooden landing and staircase clinging to the walls of the tower. The stairs lead up to another landing about 20 feet above. And below you, with no easy way to reach it, is 60 foot down the floor of the chapel that you noticed earlier. You continue up, I assume.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Being careful.
the creaky stairs climb to another landing much where you need to be, like the first. As you continue around, you're being careful, you said?
Yes.
Yep.
Roll me a
Yeah.
perception check.
Because this does not look too
6.
20.
Okay.
I
15.
like this pink dye.
Okay, Oscar and Sven. And you notice just in time to stop
Grab my head.
right here
Okay.
in this area where Oscar, you're not actually standing.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
You put yourself there before
Yeah.
we did the roll. That looks really weak. You're concerned it's going to collapse under just about any weight. Any of you could break that.
Yeah. Even Sven, who probably.
Yeah, I mean it's very weak. But the stairs up are on the other side.
All right.
There's a railing, and that's about it.
Parkour.
You can
I'm ready to
certainly
parkour.
try.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'll throw Sven.
all right, roll an athletic. Sven, are you willing to be thrown?
It's gonna happen anyway, so.
Okay.
It's only gonna happen with consent.
Yeah.
Wait, how far
I just
away?
think
How far away is the thing?
It's like a 10-foot gap.
Yeah.
It's
so-
like the
Yeah.
floor, part of the floor that looks dangerous is about 10 feet
Yeah.
wide, but you don't see an easy way to walk across it.
So no. What happens is totally Mayette flings her, and the moment does she misty steps.
Okay.
Because she doesn't know how her magic works. It just happens.
Then I will not make Mayette roll
You're like, ah!
an athletics check
All
for
right.
throwing of Sven.
How do we want to handle this?
Oscar and Mayette, are you trying to like bodily jump? What? How are you going to try to get across?
Oscar, would you like to be thrown? It worked really well for Sven.
I think I can handle.
Alright.
Like I said, parkour, like kind of assassin this,
Okay.
like across, like off the railing.
Yeah, roll me since if you're actively trying to parkour it, roll me an acrobatics check.
Yeah, that's what I'm going. Really.
Yeah, I figured as much, but
Oh, well, that's not terrible. 16.
16. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Wait,
Maya's gonna try and get a running jump.
What is 16?
I think. Let me make sure I'm doing. My brain is not. Yes, 16.
Okay, so
Why my brain?
Oscar, you make it, but you almost hit. Your foot right before you reach the other side hits the floor, and the floor starts to give way, and you just manage to like forward roll yourself onto solid floor.
Parkour. That's why you have to say parkour when you do it.
It's very important.
I did
You
not
must
say
yell
parkour.
parkour.
Can I like be ready to try my this doesn't
Sure.
work.
You can be ready to try to help Mayette if this doesn't
Yeah.
work. Mayette, you're just like taking a leap. Is that the idea?
Yeah. Let's see. Long jump. If I can get...
Athletic.
Well, when you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score. If you move at
Mhm.
least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump, can I get a 10-foot running even though there's stairs?
You can... I would say you can get a just under a 10-foot running start. And you need to... What is your strength? What is your strength?
My strength score is 20.
Okay.
So, with just a standing jump, I can jump a 10-foot long jump.
So, I will say that you can't get a 10-foot running start, but you can get more than a standing jump. So,
And
as long as you aim not to like collide with Oscar and Sven, you can make it across because it's basically a 10-foot gap.
Okay,
So
cool.
You needed to be able to make like just barely over 10 feet to land stably.
Yep.
So you can make it with your 20 strength.
Excellent.
Yeah.
It's a little bit
Strength
clattery,
characters.
but you land solidly.
I already knocked down a door. More noise isn't gonna matter.
Yeah, they already know.
And
Alright.
you continue
upstairs.
up. I'm gonna grab all you again. I'm gonna grab you in a different order because I don't want Sven to randomly come up first because that's weird. Sven would never be first.
Yeah.
What are we?
So like she's covering her eyes the entire time, and they've somehow gotten behind her.
Okay. So you come up these wooden stairs to the tower's peak. Stone floor, high, 30-foot high pitched roof. You notice ravens roosting in the crisscross rafters and coming and going through small. There are 10-foot high, 5-foot wide arched windows evenly spaced around the walls. Each window consists of a lead lattice work fitted with small panes of transparent glass. The ravens seem interested in you, but not inclined to. They're not like.
They're just ravens.
They're just ravens. As far as you can tell, they're just ravens, and
they're
like,
so raven.
If they're anything other than ravens, they're very calm about it. Let's put it.
Yeah. All right, so we're looking. What a beacon.
So this is.
Is there anything else in the room?
There is this is basically like a lighthouse. There isn't really a beacon per se. Roll me insight. All of you can roll me insight.
Okay. Hey, it's good. 18.
Also 18.
23.
Okay. So all of you get the sense that lighting a beacon isn't literal. Like there's not a thing to light. Because you're like, there's no beacon here. What is this going on about? And you start to think about what this means. And you realize, why would placing a dragon skull in a mausoleum light a physical beacon? And it occurs to you that it's probably not lighting a physical beacon. It's a supernatural thing. Right? Something about freeing the spirit of Argensvost will cause light. It becomes a beacon, not is a beacon.
Still have to go all the way to the castle and get a skull.
And then come back and then go back to.
Yeah, that seems like what we have to do.
Ow!
The alternative is fighting a bunch of revenants. But you look around the tower and roll me investigation. Or anyone who's actually going to look around the tower, roll me investigation.
Hey, that's good.
Myatt will help someone who's better at investigation.
I mean, I'm definitely
+3
advantage. I also have +3.
Yeah.
Well, I rolled an 18. I mean, I have.
Okay.
Yeah, let me see. Take that. So that would be 21.
Natural 20.
Okay. Well, so each of you start looking around, and you look out some of the windows, and it's quite the view. You can see what you think is probably, through the mists, so it's not like clear, but you can still see what looks like it's probably Vallaki and the windmill.
See forever.
And even the Abbey at Kresk. It's hard, and you have to sort of squint. But Sven, especially with that nat 20, really sees. You also notice, and Sven, you notice a second sooner, but Oscar, you also see this as you approach one of the windows. A dusty sword.
Ah!
Oh. I'm interested in that.
And
Can I pick it up?
Approach the sword, and you pick it up. And let me find the right description of this sword, because it's important. I don't want to tell you it's a different thing than it is. I mean, I know what it is, but I want to describe it correctly for you. One problem with this book is it has no index.
Oh.
Which is really annoying. So I have to go to the table of contents and see if I can guess where a thing is.
Yeah, that sounds like an oversight.
Yeah.
Maybe someone's made an index for it online.
There probably is, but I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff about it, but not necessarily. I'm just gonna Google the name of the sword. Okay. There we go. So this is a very elaborate blade. You suspect, given how ornate it is, that it's something very special. But without, magic, you can't tell for sure.
I mean, I have proficiency.
In what? In Arcana?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me an Arcana check real quick.
Ooh, not great. 12.
Okay. So, yeah, you're not sure. It's a long sword. And you suspect
probably magic.
that it's probably magic. It's You're not even quite sure that the blade itself is actually a blade. It looks like a blade. It seems like it would cut, but there's something. It's almost glowing. Now that you've
like actually looking at.
Yeah. Can Sven take a look? I also have Arcana.
Yeah, pass it off to.
Yeah, I mean, you can roll an Arcana check.
Great.
I'm not gonna bother.
Maybe. That's not bad. 17.
Okay. Yeah. So there's something distinctly magic about this sword. Without either attempting to attune to it or having an identify.
I mean, I could just attune to it.
Spell, you're not quite sure what.
I just feel it in my bones, which is really fucking weird.
But it's funny because part of why I said you're not sure the blade is even a blade is what you noticed first was the hilt. And then Oscar
lightsaber
went over and picked it up. And it was this strange glowing blade. And Sven, that pinged at you more than you noticed that more than Oscar did. That you didn't see a blade appear, right? It wasn't like you went, oh, sudden blade, but it felt strange. Like at first you thought it was just a hilt, and then it was a blade.
It's a sword of light. This is Slayers. I think this might be it.
I mean, a glowing sword seems like
Right. Is that the type of sword you use, Oscar, or should I have to hold on to it?
Don't remember it. A long... I mean, I can use a long sword, but...
It's not a finesse weapon.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I really like spears, but...
Yeah. Yeah, that's
what
the
you guys are talking about, so...
But... This is a little heavier than what I normally use.
I've trained in swords, so... And, you know, it's not heavier than what I normally use.
Do you want it? I mean, I can use it, but it'd be effective if this is a strength-based. If this is...
I think I'm the best person to use that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You're like, I want it though. It's shiny.
I want it.
Ooh. Not the sword of Dios.
Yeah. We're gonna have to duel.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the two of you were the only two who could wield it.
Yeah,
because Sven can't.
Sven can't, and Grave Domain does.
Yeah,
Gideon
doesn't get.
Yeah, Grave Domain doesn't get martial weapons. So yeah.
All right, so you have a mysteriously slightly glowy sword.
Do 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 do.
Yeah. Well,
let's leave.
To it? Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to attune to it atop this tower? Do you want to get out of here? What do you want to
do?
We should probably leave first.
Yeah.
Will you find us?
Yep. Okay. Let's get out.
So roll me. I'm not going to make you roll like to jump again, but roll me another stealth check.
Okay.
Oh, that's... My luck was bound.
I got a 12.
17.
I do really good for me.
Gideon, come on, Gideon, save us. 17.
Yeah, no, luckily Gideon rolled well.
I rolled real bad.
I'm rolling a couple perception rolls, but yeah, no, you're very lucky that Gideon rolled a 17, because I should tell Kristen that I'm rolling really good. I'm rolling really good stealth for Gideon.
Yay!
Yeah.
He's a sneaky little guy.
The thing, he has a plus 0 to stealth. It's not like he's actually stealthy. But
that's my bonus also.
But you have disadvantage.
Yeah.
A little bit.
But then I rolled a 4.
You managed to just barely make your way down. Like you hear some stirrings from that room that you were warned about as you like sprint for the spiral staircase down. And you make it down and outside with your sword and without a revenant on your tail.
Yeah.
But you suspect it was a close thing.
Yeah.
It's always a close thing with us.
Yeah, usually.
What? We're very competent.
You were bleeding profusely yesterday.
I was bleeding profusely.
That too. I wasn't gonna say it.
And unless you guys want to do a couple small things, I'm probably going to call it quits there. But if you want to RP a little bit, you're welcome to. I will assume, I'm going to just assume for purposes of this, that you find a place to get a rest. And for Mayette to attune to this sword.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let me
mark down a long rest.
Yeah, you mark down a long rest. Let me see if I can find the.
I get my cue.
Here we go. That, Mayette,
it's a lightsaber.
Is what you have. And what you just
attuned absolutely to. The Sword of Light. It's totally the Sword of Light.
Yeah.
And this is part of why I said everyone needs to be good aligned or evil aligned. I don't want mixed alignments, is to avoid any weirdness around this. There's other reasons too, but that was part of it.
Yeah, I think we're all good. I don't know, actually.
That's good.
I asked that everyone pick an alignment, and I thought you all had picked, not an alignment, but a good, neutral, evil. And I think you all did pick good. But that was way back at the beginning, so.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have a literal lightsaber.
Awesome.
I would suggest making sure you have all the details. I will get you. Let me see something here. I will get you more. Let me copy and paste you a little more. Because the description doesn't actually, it says about the sentience and things, but doesn't actually say, does it?
Sentient?
Yeah. Okay, did you not, you can't actually see the whole thing? Okay.
No, we just saw the picture.
No, just saw the picture.
That's just the GM notes. Okay, I don't know why it doesn't tell you that. Yeah. So here is what the rest of the information is, because, well, here is what the handout in here says, and then I need to give you information about the actual damage, because this handout does not actually tell you anything about the damage.
Who needs to know the damage?
Whoa.
So it is also it basically normally has standard longsword damage, except that it's a +2 weapon with radiant damage type. Also, David, when you hit an undead with it, the undead takes an extra 1d8 in radiant damage. In addition, the sword can emit light in a 15-foot bright light and additional 15-foot dim light. And this light is considered sunlight. You can use an action. Let me see if I can copy this, or if it's going to make me. So yeah, this part I'll copy. That reads really weirdly. Never mind.
I missed literally everything. Hi.
Oh, you did.
Hi.
Hello. So it emits 15-foot bright light, additional 15-foot dim light. This is considered sunlight. While it persists, you can use an action to expand or reduce its radius of bright and dim light by 5 feet each to a maximum of 30 foot each, or a minimum of 10 feet each. So if you need more light or less light, you can do that to a certain degree.
Well, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. And that is the Sun Sword.
Fancy.
Which is one of the weapons, one of these items that you are seeking.
It's Gary's Sword of Light, Kristen.
And especially now that Mayette's attuned to it, you're really sure that was one of the things you were seeking.
Yeah.
Alright, what were the numbers on it?
So it's a +2 weapon.
Just the light effect that you tried to paste that didn't.
That didn't paste. So normally it's 15-foot bright, then another 15-foot dim. You can then use an action to either expand or reduce these by up to 5 feet each to a maximum of 30 feet each, or a minimum of 10 feet each.
All right, I should have that then.
That is gonna ruin Strahd's day.
Yup.
It does radiant and it's sunlight.
Damn right. About damn time.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna ruin that guy's day.
And if you wanted to, you could use it to ruin those Revenants' days, but they would just come back, is the thing.
Yeah.
Like, the problem is they would just respawn somewhere. So
we'll leave them.
So, Kristen, summary of what you missed. You guys found a place to camp and got a long rest, and then found Argentelt. You explored at least part of the manor, which had a stone dragon outside. It had lots of dragon motifs, and also lots of
handsome men and pretty men and dragon.
So many Bishonens, so many.
Dragons and men were the theme of this building.
I'm okay with this entire theme.
You encountered a group of revenants, one of whom was a paladin.
Yeah, found that out.
Almost destroyed Oscar.
Well,
yeah, brought me down to.
But then, because said revenant was unhappy with what the Order of the Silver Dragon had been reduced to, decided to offer you a deal in exchange for not killing you, so long as their leader did not discover you. Because if their leader discovered you, they'd have to fight you. They were sworn to. You would try to retrieve Argynvost's skull from Castle Ravenloft, where it was kept. Argynvost was a silver dragon who led an army, who led a group of knights against Strahd, but was ultimately defeated and pretty desecrated.
Yeah.
And as a result, a group of those knights rose as revenants seeking revenge. And until they are put to rest, they will just re-rise again every time you destroy them. Though your party wondered if you could help, the revenant who was speaking said that did not believe your gods could help. Instead, that the only way to truly end this was to bring back the skull and put Argynvost to rest, which would then...
Like, screw Palor, this Bishonen dragon is my god now.
Yeah. So, Bishonen dragon skull needs to be brought back from Ravenloft to put this dragon and these revenants to rest.
Yeah, no big fucking deal. It's only, you know.
did, however,
Ravenloft.
find the Sun Sword, which is what you came in on us discussing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Mayette has now. And
Sword specifically designed.
Yes, good.
And it is a sentient weapon, but it's a good sentient weapon. So,
Now,
Guys, look what I found! I'm missing D4!
oh, nice! You got quite the story about the Order of the Silver Dragon and how they fought against Strahd.
Yeah, there was this whole
Oscar Revenant
against the wall.
Revenant dude monologued, and my throat is scratchy from it because he had a very difficult voice. But
the things you do for deeming.
Yep. So that is where you are. You are currently outside of Argynvost, and we will.
We also found an elf.
Yes, there was an elf. He was injured.
Elf.
Oscar healed the Dusk Elf a little with her one cure.
My one cure wounds.
We figured we'd save Gideon for needed healing.
Yeah, what do my spells look like? Is this up to date in here?
You were gonna, because I wanted to get David the information of the Sun Sword, and to do that I needed to have him attuned to it. I just decided you guys had a long rest after this.
Okay.
So the next day, so you're clear. Full full spells.
Okay.
The only spell you used was to help Oscar after she took a sizable.
Yeah, you told me that. You told me that.
Because
I did not think when I was like, no, the hit. I didn't think
you
about
forgot there was a smite. Yeah.
And you'd think I'd remember that because I play a in another campaign.
I'd even said he was casting Thunderous Smite. So you knew.
Click. Like, oh.
That's a lot of damage.
Doubled. And it's a Thunderous Smite, so I'm probably going to get knocked down because strength is not something I'm great at.
Oh, no.
I also rolled hilariously well for Gideon's stealth a couple times.
Yeah.
So
sneaky
saved our bacon.
Was super helpful in getting you through without alerting the leader of the Revenants. Mostly because like the others rolled really poorly, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna see if Gideon can help you.
And then he did.
And then
sometimes he's useful.
He's often useful. But yeah, you didn't Leroy Jenkins and try to kill a bunch of revenants and therefore die. So that was probably a that was
We're learning.
You're learning.
Yay! Character
meantime,
development.
Let's discuss choke points and.
I'm so proud.
Actual strategy.
Yeah.
I'm so proud. That is something our other group really needs to learn.
Yeah.
We're getting better.
The problem
Have we ever made a plan? Ever? Once?
Yes. It's just gone to shit.
Yeah, it tends to go to shit very quickly. Plan does not survive the encounter.
We've made plans. We've made plans multiple times. They just always go to hell.
Yeah.
Through one means or another.
When it came to that rift to the plane of fire.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. And then Elias couldn't roll.
No. And then I rolled a nat 1 on that dispel magic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Made it worse.
Oops.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
That
that
happened.
was because I rolled a nat 1 on that first attempt.
Yep.
Anyway.
Ow! Don't kick me. Where are you going?
Oh.
Calm your shit. Calm your shit.
I'm like, I can't have a dog, so I'll just have all the Shiba Inu plushies I can find. They're so cute, though.
That was very cute.
You do have a lot of plushies.
Yeah.
You should get a Koromaru plush.
Oh, I want one so bad.
Koromaru's a Shiba Inu.
I know, Koromaru's great.
Inu.
You just have to pre-order Persona Q2, I think.
Yeah, I'm tempted to pre-order Persona Q, like the special edition of Persona Q2 for that freaking plush.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god, wait, I need to see this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There's a Koromaru plush with that.
Speaking of dogs, though, I have concluded that I'm going to get a dog.
Yeah.
I've just decided this. It is my my declaration.
Oh, it's so cute.
My mother was really funny because I was talking to her about it last night, and she's like, "Yeah, when I was in town, I kind of wanted to say, George, just get a dog." So my parents approve of my decision to say screw it and get a dog.
So cute.
Yeah, the Koromaru plush is very cute.
I'm sorry I missed like everything, guys. Today was a lot.
It's okay.
Okay.
You'll make it. We'll be able to play with you next time.
Fine.
Yeah.
We understand.
Shit
we
happens.
missed you.
So next game would probably be in 2 weeks if people are available.
I should be.
I think.
So I mean, we don't have to confirm right this minute, but like, that's what you should be thinking of is 2 weeks because we were saying we're going to try every other week for a little bit.
Yeah, because my soccer. Sorry about
David
that.
has soccer.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that's.
I should be able to. I don't know yet if my schedule is changing with getting new manager, but I don't assume it would change too much.
Well, if we have to make adjustments, we'll try to figure that out. But for now, the plan is every other Tuesday. With obvious adjustments if people, if there's a week that people can't make, we will shift. But
okay.
Also, the person who says they use the PDF and bookmarks in the PDF on your Facebook thing. Yeah, I don't use the PDF because there's not actually a legal PDF.
Yeah.
And I have a degree in which I, among other things, specialized in copyright law. So I'm very careful about my copyright choices. I judge people who are less careful. It is just to say I am very careful.
Yeah.
Couldn't you technically make a PDF for personal use since you own the book?
I'd have to scan it myself.
Yeah.
And that would
That's
be
a
a
lot.
fair use analysis, which is feasible, but not, I mean, the likelihood of me getting in trouble for it is low. But,
Yeah. I was looking into the tokens and linking them to the sheet, and I don't think there's a way to have ones you drag out just be it. But what I did when I was running my game was I just had a map with all the player tokens on it. Whenever they went to a new map, I'd just copy them all and paste new ones on the map.
That is an option. Okay, I will try to keep that. I will try to remember that for the future.
Yeah, because that way they'll all have their sight, and
that way I don't have to give you guys sight for.
Yeah, and you can link the HP to the actual sheet.
Yeah.
Although I think I'm the only one who has my HP on my sheet, so it wouldn't.
I think you might be.
Yeah, most of you don't update your sheet in
for everything.
Roll20.
Yeah.
No.
Which I do.
I do not have my updated HP.
I do have D&D Beyond now. Can make characters in that.
Yeah, I should
so
let me look at setting up a campaign.
Yes,
yes, then I can use the extension.
Yes. Create a campaign.
I need to actually draw Gideon at some point. But see, that means committing to figuring out exactly what he looks like, and that's too much pressure.
I know that feel.
Velis was easy. Like, I knew what Velis looked like. Gideon, I have ideas, but it's not concrete.
Okay.
I just always find the closest Fire Emblem character.
I just posted the invite link.
He says the PDF from D&D Beyond digital book with bookmarks.
Oh, I didn't buy that because I already had the physical book for Strahd.
Yeah, that'd be like double buying it, yeah.
That's a lot of money. Because I bought it in Roll20. So I would have to buy it 3 times to have that.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
I searched the Sun Sword in Roll20, but it didn't actually have the stats. It just had at least as far as I saw, because I copied what was in there
so cute.
to you guys, and I don't know if the stats were hidden for some weird reason, but I didn't see them. Oh, I see what it is. I figured it out. There is a listing for Sun Sword and Sun Blade. And Sun Blade has more of the information about so I will copy and paste that just so you have it for reference more easily. And I searched Sun Sword and didn't realize for whatever reason the information about the actual attack stuff is in Sun Blade. Which makes sense because the description says it has the properties of a Sun Blade, but I don't know why I didn't just copy those properties into the item. Funny. But yeah, so I paid for it in Roll20 and in book form, and that's so I don't use D&D Beyond for it. Because then I have to buy it a third time, and that's a lot.
There we go.
I was making Maya on D&D Beyond, and I'm so used to playing humans that I just said human for race. She's a half-elf.
Yeah.
Well,
Gideon's the only human in the rest of us are half.
Yep. Half-elf party. My backup is half-elf. I don't have a backup.
Yeah.
I don't have a backup.
But it is half-elf now.
Yeah.
It is now.
To be fair, my backup is not a half. As I should maybe figure out what my backup actually is going to be now that things are getting more dangerous.
Stop trying to die, please.
Like I've got,
especially when I'm not here.
We are not going to let Oscar die.
Yeah, no.
If Oscar goes down, it's going to be a TPK.
It'll be almost a TPK because you know Sven will probably run away if people start dying. Like, shit.
Sven will run away.
I was afraid of this.
Yeah, no, you
she likes you guys, but she doesn't want to die too.
You know, but like on the subject of the lack of index in Curse of Strahd, like you think the index in the player's handbook is bad? Because it's stupid and it's like, look up a thing and it says, see this other thing. And I'm like, why don't you just tell me what page this thing is on?
Yeah.
Strahd just doesn't have an index at all.
Huh.
There's no index. So it's just the table of contents. And I didn't, because of how you guys did things, I didn't necessarily expect you to get that far tonight. So I hadn't prepped those. Like usually I will flag key things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And make sure I have them up either in Roll20 or have them flagged in the book so I can pull them up and give them to you. But tonight, because I didn't know for sure what you were going to do and how far you were going to get, and I didn't have a ton of prep time this week, that's why I had to pause and look stuff up a few times because I just didn't have the right things flagged. Because you sort of went straight for the top.
Nope. Yeah. We're like, there's 2 nightmare rooms. Let's ignore them.
Which made total sense, but is not necessarily what you've done in the past.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know for sure what you do. As I've said before, the one thing I have learned is that you are unpredictable.
Yep.
Yup.
Yeah. That is true.
So therein lies the saga.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish books were cheap. I wish things were cheaper.
Yeah.
Because I would love to have the D&D Beyond version, but I'm not willing to buy another copy of the Curse of Strahd book.
Yeah.
Especially at this point, when you've gone through enough of it that it's like, okay.
Yeah.
So I hope that wasn't too scattered. I wasn't as prepped as I would have liked to be, but
I'm sure you did fine.
It's fine. Yeah.
It's cool. I'll drop my stream.
Drop your stream.
Yep. Thanks for hanging, Matt.
Yes, thank you.